good Tuesday afternoon, and it is a beautiful one here in England. Welcome back to Martin's Aquatics, and as you can gather from the thumbnail picture, the pond has gone green. Sorry about my voice, but I've had a bit of a bad cold and it has affected my voice, so I'll keep this quite short. And not only has the pond go green, but I had some equipment failure. The Oasis Greenmatic, the electrics have gone inside it. Something is causing it to continually blow the fuse on the switch box. So I have disconnected it, taken the pump out that was feeding it, and it is currently situated there. That's as far as I can move it on my own. And then I'm waiting for my son to come over at some point this week, and then we'll lift it fully out of the way. But what it has done is made all this area look a bit tidier, without that second pipe into the pond, etc. Now I said equipment failure plural because my UV just wasn't working. I did all that work on it a few days ago, cleaning the quartz sleeve, changing the bulb, but the water has just got worse and worse and worse, and it can only be the UV. And my thoughts now are, this is like the fourth UV I've got through in 5 to 6 years, and I've got a feeling it was my positioning on the UV. The UV was on the end wall of the house, under the windowsill, as you can just see over there. Excuse me. And getting full sun all day, and I think this has been affecting the ballasts. So what I've done with the new UV is I've mounted it on the rear of the fence that we're looking at, facing away from the sun, in a hope that I'll get longer life out of it. I've also changed the brand. I've bitten the bullet and bought a much more expensive brand in the hope that that does the job. So I've also simplified things. The water literally comes from the retro bottom drain to the pump, to the UV, and from the UV to the Nexus, and from the Nexus back to the pond. Now, I filtered this pond fine for 3 years with the Nexus without the Screenmatic, so I don't see any problems with just running the Nexus. So let me go and show you where I've mounted the new UV and which one I've bought. So I've mounted the UV here. It's a Evolution Aqua Evo 55 watts, and it's connected to the Nexus, which sits here, and hopefully I'll be back in a couple of days with crystal clear water. So see you then.